Hello everybody, welcome back to Band Trading Cards. How are you today, guys? I have a different studio right now. I'm here in a hotel and I'm traveling again. You know, I'm a traveler and back to work. Look at that, so cool. This one is my favorite hotel, Holiday Inn. Anyway, our topic for today is about complainers on the ones that are selling cards, specifically singles. Those are foils, cold foils, and some other stuff from Monarch. You know what, guys? It's people. I've seen a lot on the Facebook pages, Facebook group, Discord, that they are complaining that people or some players, or maybe we can call it investors, who are flipping cards on the internet, and they are selling it on high price that will range at 100 and 200. That's, you know, and I've seen cards now at 5,000. Actually, that is too much, right? So people are complaining. I can say people because there's so many. I can see them on the Facebook groups and also those online groups. I've seen it, and this is what I just want to try to tell them, that this is not about playing. Flesh and Blood is not just about playing. It's also about collecting, investing. Okay, so we have three spectrums: player spectrum, collector spectrum, and investor spectrum. Okay, so it depends on where you are. I have a friend who just wanted to play. He doesn't want those cold foils. He doesn't want those fancy rainbow foils. He doesn't want that. He just wanted to play. He just wanted to have like a deck list and with powerful cards in it. Okay, so of course he wants those majestics because those are a bit powerful, and he wants legendary, of course, right? But he doesn't want any fancy cards, right? So that is a player spectrum. And collector spectrum, of course, like me, I'm in a bit of collector spectrum and a bit of player spectrum. Yeah, I like cold foils. I like rainbow foils. I like to collect commons. Okay, it's weird, but I like to collect commons. I love it because commons, you know, it's because of the art, and commons have a lot of variations of arts, right? So I like the art. So I like, even in MTG, I love MTG commons. I love sorting it until in the morning, 3 or 4 a.m. just sorting, and my wife is telling me, hey, you have to sleep. Anyway, I love those, and that is me, right? So that is I guess we are many as well. I have, maybe you're watching right now, you love commons, and some love those cold foils. They only buy cold foils. Okay, and investors, yeah, there are also investors who enjoy buying those boxes sealed as possible. It should be sealed. They don't want to open it because they just wanted to have like a warehouse of Monarch, a warehouse of Welcome to Wraith. You can't do a warehouse of Welcome to Wraith. It's only about 6,000. What was that? 6,000 plus boxes. Then 16,000. Anyway, so the ones that are complaining are a bit in the player side. They said the FAB is just, you have to play it and don't sell it, and you're making imbalance on the finance, and I don't want to see those finance on our Facebook group. I don't want to see sellers on our Facebook group. Okay, yeah, I understand that if your Facebook group is just for something like talking about playing, yeah, and it should be like you should name your group as like playing only group, right? Players group. You should put that name, not just Flesh and Blood. Flesh and Blood is general, right? In general. And also, if you name your group as Trading Card Games Group, so expect that there are people that will post in there. They will sell something, right? And if your group is so generic, like like Flesh and Blood something group, or Flesh and Blood this in this country, Flesh and Blood in this country, you know, that's generic. And you have to expect that there are people, there are you call it scalpers, that will post something on your group, right? Because it's generic. So you have to name your group as Do Not Sell Group. Do not sell FAB group. Okay, if you want to do that. But I just want to let you know that these scalpers, these are the investor side. They are enjoying those kind of flipping. I know that some people doesn't want that, right? Doesn't want to do that. It's like their philosophy and their maybe their belief. But we have to respect each other's belief, each other's enjoyment, because people enjoy a lot selling things and they flip it because they enjoy that they have profits. And it's not free money, guys. It's not free money for them. They have exerted, they have effort. They have exerted their effort, their money, their time away from their family just to go to the LGS, open up a lot of boxes. You know how hard it is to open up the boxes, separate cold foils, rainbow foils, commons, rares, and then after that you have to seal it, you have to put it on the sleeves, and you go to the online groups and post something there. You know how hard it is. It's time and effort, man. And you have these people that are selling are, of course, they have families. They have families to feed, and they are doing this because they like to sell. And if they are selling like 10x of the amount or the price, let's say the price is 100 and they sell it at 10,000, 20,000. So don't buy it, right? Don't buy it. Just let them sell and don't buy it, right? And eventually they're gonna move the price down until they get an agreement between a buyer, right? So if you see that the price is not acceptable for you, well, don't buy it. Okay, let's say these scalpers, these investors, this what you call it, whales, sharks, whatever you call them names, they're just people. They're just people who love the flipping of the game, flipping of the cards. These are in different spectrum. Just respect them. Okay, we have, because actually trading card games is about playing, collecting, and investing. Let's say they will sell the cold foil of Shiana, okay, cold foil of Prism. I don't know if there's a cold foil of Prism, but let's say if they sell the cold foil of something for $1, do you think you won't buy it? You complainers, do you think you won't buy the $1 Shiana or something? Okay, so it's not big about the, probably you're not complaining about them selling. You're complaining because you haven't had a chance to get hold of that cold foil. Maybe you're jealous, right? Because if they sell it at a low price, you will be happy that they're selling it, you know? And since they're selling it high and you can't afford buying those, let's say 500, 1,000 card, then you're complaining that they are selling this. And if you can't afford them, don't buy it, of course. Yeah, and unfortunately, people are buying those WTR boxes, the alpha ones. Arcane Rising, and Arcane Rising is rising, the price is rising. Crucible of War is going steady because people are busy with Monarch. So that's how the market goes. If there's no one buying, the price will be stable. And if people are buying those Welcome to Wraith, now it's going up. So that means there are a lot of buyers. That means the price is high. That means you don't have to complain, right? Don't complain because it's not, that price is not for you. Okay? So I'm not protecting someone here. I'm not protecting a player. I'm not protecting a collector. I'm not protecting an investor, a flipper, a whale, a shark, whatever you call it, crocodile or something. I'm not protecting someone here. I just wanted to give empathy or compassion. Understand why they're doing that, because they love it. If you don't love, if you don't want to sell your cards, and it's you, yeah, it's you. It's part of your attitude. It's part of your character that you don't want to sell. You just want to play. And for me, I want to show my collections. I want to create a YouTube channel because it's me, right? It's me. That's me. And we have to respect each other, okay? We have to respect each other, and if they're doing that, well, as long as they did not steal it from the LGS store, they did not steal it from someone and they flip it, well, it's good, right? They did not just get a box of WTR. They researched. They did a lot of effort there. Research. Because, you know, and oh, by the way, network. So, before they get those alpha booster boxes, the cold foils, the Arcane Rising first editions, Crucible of War, Monarch, they did their research. They networked with other people. They networked with LGS, and they spent a lot of time doing that, you know, and they saved a lot of money just to buy those boxes, you know. And yeah, that's my that's just my rant for today, because I just hate people who are bashing whales, bashing sharks. Of course, I hate people bashing anyone, right? We are equal here. We are equal, and there's nothing wrong with doing something as long as you don't commit a crime. Okay, it's not a crime selling things, right? It's not a crime buying things. It's not a crime of playing. It's not a crime of collecting, right? I know people will bash me again, and wait for my next video, because it's a bit of a rant again, because I want to just answer those people who are bashing me. Or I'm not, maybe it's not bashing, it's just their opinion, okay? So yeah, so guys, to summarize this, that we know that there are different spectrums: players spectrum, collector spectrum, and investor spectrum. We have to respect each other, okay? Because if it's how you call it, a habitat, and it's like an ecosystem of trading card games. if there's no investors and they're just players and collectors, so the excitement of the first editions going up in price is not there, right? Because no one sells, no one sells it high, no one sells it low. Because it's more interesting with high price, with the boxes going up, Crucible of War is going 1800, you know, and there's nothing compared to that enjoyment if you see those boxes going up. All right, so yeah, so respect each other, don't bash each other, don't complain that someone is doing this. You're lucky to have I think we are the 1% of the TCG population that had a chance to hold on the Flesh and Blood, because there are people who doesn't know Flesh and Blood. So knowing Flesh and Blood itself and like watching my video is a plus for you, because in this era there might be a day that all of us in 2020 who knew Flesh and Blood will celebrate in the near future, because we might, I'm not sure, but the Flesh and Blood might surpass Pokemon, surpass Magic, we don't know, right? And we might end up having 100,000 a box. Who knows? Because like Pokemon, who knows that it will go to 125,000 with Charizard? See that? So we don't know, right? So knowing this game, I guess we are only 1% of the TCG population, like players, because Magic the Gathering has 36 million followers and game players as of 2018. Okay, and then if you base that 36 million, and in the Facebook account, in the Facebook page of Flesh and Blood, it's only 5,000, around 4,800, or now it's 4,900 followers or likers, whatever you call it. So it's about 0.1%. Yeah, because 36 million is 300,000, that's 1%, right? So 0.01%. Just 0.01, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so 0.01% of Facebook followers of Flesh and Blood, you know, okay, let's say it's double, like 10,000. Let's say 10,000 followers. It's not, if you compare it to the 36 million of Magic the Gathering, right, and Pokemon. See, and you're lucky to know Flesh and Blood early, because you know the game is very good, right? And you want to play, and that's why you're complaining that someone is selling it, right? So be grateful, be respectful, and don't bash those people selling. Okay, that's their thing, and playing is your thing. All right, we have to respect each other. So I will stop my rant here, because I just want to clarify things on my brain, and I have to document it, you know. And this will be the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, I have so many videos in the near future, and take care and don't complain. Be happy. All right, thank you very much, guys, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.